Good afternoon, welcome back to another video for S&S Bushcraft and Survival. Today I want to talk to you about water purification. Now my name is Deke, I'm your lead instructor for this channel. Unfortunately my co-host Michael cannot be with me today. But I do want to talk to you, like I said, about water purification. Water is part of your axiom of threes. You know, you can only live so long without water. Each person is supposed to get at least a gallon of water a day. So, you know, how are we supposed to get this water, you ask? Well, there's many ways to get it. You can get it from rivers, lakes, streams, runoffs, ponds in your yard, swimming pools. There's other ideas that you can get water from as well. But some of the things that you can use to help purify the water is, of course, water purification tablets. Now, anyone that has ever used these will tell you water purification tablets taste like crap. You can also use filtration devices such as filters. I prefer a life straw. I have various kinds. I have life straws, I have water purification pumps, things of that nature. If you have a fire or have a means to make fire, then you can boil water using a tin cup or a metal cup of some sort, a metal canteen. You can use a metal coffee pot. The blue enamel coffee pots work pretty good as well. I have all three actually. I also have a cast iron coffee pot that I use from time to time. But one of the lost arts in water purification, of course, is using a plastic bottle on an open fire. Now, you've heard me talk about this in the past, and here today I'm going to show you how to accomplish this. As you can see, I have my basic setup. I don't have my tripod, but I prefer this type of tripod setup better because it allows me to do more things at one time. But I have already collected my dirty water, as you can see. The process takes two water bottles, one for collecting your dirty water, and then of course your other for collecting water. It kind of runs off of the moonshine theory, I guess you could say in a way. But the way it works is you put your contaminated water close to the fire but not directly in the flames because it will melt your bottle. I've practiced this many times. A lot of times I failed, but I have figured out about where to put it at now. So things like this do take practice, and I encourage you to practice at home if you're able to. But you also want a hose to run from both bottles, and of course your 550 paracord. As you can see, I have tied up here, with my hose. I have it taped at the end here to create that closure so the steam don't escape, because what it's going to do is boil the water, turn into steam. It's going to come up the hose. I have this plugged off because this used to be some kind of water irrigation system line, I guess. I'm not real sure. But it's going to turn back into water and then of course come into your empty water bottle. Now if you don't have tent stakes to hold your paracord up, it's not a problem. You can actually tie it directly to your hanger bar. Or you could do like what I did. As you can see, I have it where I can raise and lower it as needed. I have my checkpoint here tied off. I have it tied off in figure 8, and then of course it comes down to a tent stake that I've made. Now if you don't have a tent stake, that's fine. Just get you a little piece of stick, of course notch you a sharp point at the end, makes it easier to go on the ground, and you just want to notch it a little bit like this, kind of a what I call a V pattern, and it's perfect for holding your paracord up. And then what I do is I just get it taut, wrap it around a couple of times, but you shouldn't go too far with the figure 8 setup, and then just loop back around this way, and that will hold in place. Now this water is actually getting hot already. I've been at it here for a few minutes. You can see how the bottle is starting to elongate, which means that we are achieving the perfect temperature that we need. You want to keep your fire stoked, and like I said, you want to keep it just outside the flames. You want the heat from the coals to come up and hit your water bottle, not the actual flames. Now you can accomplish this by using any kind of wood. Today I'm using just scrap wood from a recent project. We're actually working on putting a 15-foot fence up around our entire property in the backyard. So yes, I am still at my home. We will be filming at the property soon enough, so be looking for those. Out there we'll be teaching how to make shelter, camouflage, and other things. So if you want to see more, just let me know. But for now, I'm going to show you how to put and how to gather this water and the needed materials, how to scavenge for food, how to hunt, the whole 9 yards. But Michael and myself, we are actually discussing starting an SNS Bushcraft and Survival School. So if you're interested, please hit me up at deek@ssbcs.info, or you can email me at ssbushcraftandsurvival@gmail.com. I'll put the link in the bio. But I'm going to set this for y'all so y'all can watch, so y'all can see how this process works. And I will show you that you can actually boil water in a plastic water bottle without the water bottle melting. So let me get my camera set up here. Now if you need to raise and adjust this, do like I did, pull it out and just make you another loop on your end. I was noticing that the flames were getting a little too close to the water bottle for my liking. Sometimes it's necessary just to move the bottle completely instead of raising or lowering, depending on how high your flames are. Getting close to boiling temperatures. As you can see, the steaming process is working, and we actually have a little bit of water in the bottom already. I'm trying to get where y'all can see that. See, there's a little bit of water in there. Had to fix it a little bit. I was noticing that the line was in the water. Just want to show you that right here, you can see it actually starting to bubble up. So we're on the verge of boiling. And notice the bottle is still intact. Okay, we got a problem here, Houston. Let's slide this over and take a look and see what the problem is. It's leaking water from somewhere. Yep, sure did. Got a hole at the bottom. Bottle got a hole in it. Had to swap bottles. That's why it's always good to have multiple bottles. And in case something like this was to happen. Had to go get my glove. That water was scalding hot. Now let's inspect our original bottle and see what happened. Alright, I'm going to turn it to me for a minute. Now, this is the original bottle I was using. Straighten this camera up a little bit. There, I thought there was a hole in the bottom of it. Whoa! Alright, now y'all can see I put more water in the water bottle since we just had that little accident. Now, I'll set this up. Just do a little figure 8 right here. That'll secure it there. And then, of course, back to our tent stake, which I'm going to push back a little bit further. Sorry, I'm trying to do all this one hand, something I'm not used to doing. There, that should hold it there. Now, like I was trying to say a second ago, the original bottle that I was boiling water in, I thought had a leak in. Apparently not. It was just leaking from around the hose, which I will reattach that hose to the water bottle in a minute. But to show you, there's no hole in it. See, no hole. So it was not, in fact, had a hole burn in it. But we've restarted with another bottle, and it shouldn't take long because that water is still pretty hot. It was scalding hot whenever I moved everything over. So and you have to watch your bottle because sometimes they will slip off like that. So always make sure you check your knot that you have tied right here. Make sure it's not slipping. I don't have it 100% sealed at the top this go around, but I do want to get y'all kind of close to this without damaging my camera. As y'all can see, it is starting to steam up a little bit. And y'all can see the evidence here. So it's definitely finally getting hot enough to start boiling. My tripod's messing up, so I'm having to hold it a different way. Get down here to it so y'all can kind of see the water vapor a little bit. So it is definitely getting hot at the boil. Now I got a low battery light on my on my camera. So if the camera dies, I will change the battery out and come right back to it. go ahead and seal that off.
I'm making some mint now.
I'm going to go ahead and seal this. I want to show y'all this. It is definitely about to start boiling. It is smoking and steaming hot. Give me 1 minute to reattach the hose. Ooh, and the hose is hot. Ah, Jesus. Yes, buddy. I'll freeze it up here for a minute. Pour a little bit of this water out. Not much, just a little. So that way we can put the hose back in without it getting in the water. While holding the hose, I can actually feel the water starting to boil. So that's a good thing. I've got it sealed with a hose the best I can. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that in this process your water bottle will get warped. So it's probably just a one-time use thing. I've never used a bottle more than once to boil water. But I want to show y'all. If y'all can see through all this, the water is in fact boiling. Know that it's not just flare from the thing. See, it's actually boiling now. Okay, before my battery dies, I'm going to do a quick battery change. Be right back. So now the water is still boiling, turning into steam. That's a good thing. That's exactly what we want. And as I said earlier, it'll come up the black hose, the steam wheel, come down, and go into our clean drinking water. Unfortunately, all my fire tools is up on the property, so I'm improvising and using what I have at hand, which is a lot of times what you're going to do in survival situations.
I got a little bit more for you. A little bit more.
Put it in that stack of it. Be careful around the fire now. Oh, everyone, I forgot to introduce y'all. This is my daughter, Lily.
Hi.
All right, give me one second to get the pen.
Can I put them in?
I've been trying to get you to put some in, and you keep saying it's too hot for you. I'm trying to keep the fire stoked so that water will continue to boil.
Yeah.
That's the key, is keep your fire going strong to keep the water boiling.
Can I put one more?
Yes, put one more in there. Good job.
You can just look at it, but you can't touch it because it's super hot. It will burn, baby.
Brother,
Right?
this is hot.
Oh, sorry. It's smoking.
Alright fam, we're back. We had to do a quick charge on the camera because both my batteries had died from the other channel that I run. I also do paranormal investigations. Forgot to charge my battery. But to show y'all what has taken place since we've been gone, as y'all can see, most of the water is boiled out now. And we have clear drinking water. So this process generally takes several hours, but it is doable, as you can see. I want to thank y'all for watching this video. I hope that you learned something today. But remember that through everything, always practice. Always be ready, because you never know when disaster is going to hit when it's going to hit the fan, when you're going to have to leave town. Until our next video, we ask that you just stay safe, keep your eyes on the news, keep your head on a swivel, keep the powder dry. This is Deke with SSBCS, Scott Sanders Bushcraft and Survival. I'm signing out.